Hello, this is Charlie from Raw 1251 AM here, and today I am very lucky to be joined by the lovely Evelyn from Clean Cut Kid.
Yes!
How are you today?
I'm great.
Yeah?
I'm great.
Good.
Feeling good.
Fabulous. So you've just released your new album, Felt.
Yes.
Very exciting, a very good album. How are we feeling after the release and everything? Is it all gone to plan?
Amazing, yeah. It's funny because I spoke to a couple of different bands and friends that had released their album last year. And it was actually Shura. I was speaking to Shura a couple of weeks ago, and I was saying, just tell me what it's going to be like on the day of release. Just tell me it's going to be fine. She was like, it's so crazy, but don't worry. It's fine. And it was exactly how she described. Like, it was just a whirlwind, like the best whirlwind.
Yeah.
Like, so exciting, and just, it was amazing. And we got to play the Royal Albert Hall as well, and that was just like, we just woke up this morning and we were like, wow, as if that happened. Yeah. And so far, so good. All the reactions have been amazing, and people are loving it. So it's all you want.
Brilliant. And so I guess one thing that sort of I wanted to know is that, so when sort of the band first formed, has sort of the journey from the band first forming to you kind of releasing your first album, has that gone as expected, or have there been like a few sort of things where you look back now and you think, oh, I'd never think that would have happened, that kind of thing? Sort of any fun stories or anything? Yeah.
I think it's gone a lot quicker than we thought. I mean, it's only been about 2 years since we like signed and released our first single, so that's really weird that it's been that quick. And it's just, I think it was completely different to how I thought it would be.
Right.
How
come?
A lot more pressure.
Yeah.
A lot more of us considering other people in decisions. Mm-hmm. So like just considering fans or the label or anything like that. I don't think we ever really thought that there would be that much be that much consideration for every single idea, every single decision, idea, release, everything. And I think it comes with, as your fan base grows and as you realize that actually there is so many more people and things to consider. So that was probably one of the biggest learning curves for us, that we just had to learn how to do that without feeling like we were just making decisions based on what other people thought. We just had to think, okay, no, it's just that we are just now like a public thing that people have an opinion on. So we've just got to really consider everything.
Is it still like your music though? Is it still something that it all comes from sort of you guys? Yeah.
So that was one of the things, like, I guess, making those decisions without compromising. Yeah. And just being quite being true to yourself, but without going so far that you completely disregard if a load of stuff isn't really quite working live, then maybe you need to think, maybe that's just a tune that we'll just do in acoustic sessions or something, because it doesn't go down that well in gigs. So it's just like decisions like that.
Cool. Yeah. Oh, wicked. So sort of speaking of gigs and sort of being in the public, is there sort of, what are the differences between sort of Clean Cut Kid in the studio and then sort of what you guys do on stage? Do you try and do jazz it up a bit, make it a bit different?
So the different things is that, like, in the studio, we often go in and most of the time we don't know what's about to happen, because Mike basically has it all arranged in his head, like before he goes in, and to try and explain that would just take up too much time. So he just looks around and goes, guys, trust me, we're gonna it's gonna be cool, just follow my lead. So that's one thing that's different, because we know what we're doing on stage. And then another thing is that I guess we're I think unlike a lot of bands nowadays, we actually play everything live. Like, we've got no backing track, no triggers, no samples, nothing. So it's one of them. It's like, there are bits that maybe on the record you won't hear live, but we try and cover everything we can. So that's why, like, I have 2 keyboards. Everyone's just trying to make as much sound and cover everything. And so far, it doesn't feel like, when we've listened to recordings back, like anything's missing. But there's a couple of little bits that you might find on the recorded versions that aren't live. Cool. Yeah.
Oh, wicked. So you guys are from Liverpool, come from Liverpool, and that's got kind of quite a distinctive sound, Liverpudlian sound.
Yes.
So do you think that's kind of shaped the way that you guys play, sort of your music? Do you think that that's had like a big say in what kind of stuff you make?
Kind of. I mean, I guess back in like the 60s, 70s, there was more of like that Merseyside sound. But I think, which definitely has influenced like Mike with the writing, like Beatles. I mean, they're and I know it's really cliche, but they've been a huge influence on Mike. But nowadays, I honestly think there's no specific genre or sound in Liverpool, which I think is actually a good thing, because it means that all the bands coming out now feel like they don't have to fit into a box. So everyone's just making all this like amazing different music. So I don't know, I think the city has influenced us, things that have happened in the city and the people we've met, and the fact that it is the most creative place we've ever like lived. But not necessarily maybe the sound, because I don't know if there is a Liverpool sound at the moment. So that's kind of
cool. So sort of onto the new album more specifically. Is there any track on the album that sort of means a lot to you personally, and if any of the other guys in the band, are there any songs that really like stand out as very personal, or is like your favourite, anything like that?
Well, Evelyn to me is really special because Mike wrote about me. I love playing really that one cute. Live, and it is so sweet, and it's so true. Everything in it is true as well, and I think it's a good way of explaining the dynamic of having a couple in the band kind of thing. I also love Felt, because me and Mike wrote that together.
Lovely.
And we hadn't written together for a long time, because I'd stopped writing for quite a while, and it was quite a nice thing to start doing again together. And it seems to be going down really well, so that's really nice.
Is that the fact that you guys wrote that song together, is that why the album's called Felt, or is there a different reason behind that?
No, the album's called Felt because the album's meant to be like a concept record, so it's about like if you look at the track listing, it's in order of like a relationship like kind of falling apart, and then like going back up to a new relationship that's like now good. And we wanted to choose a word that would describe that, but in just one word. And I think felt was quite a good one because it just describes past feelings, I guess. So nice. And it just so happened that we didn't set out writing that song to like make a song that would be the name of the album, but it ended up being it, so that's
cool. That's very cool. That's very cool. Slightly different skew now. We've done some research, and we've heard that you guys are very much into a Boots meal deal, right?
BMD, as we call it.
Very nice, very nice. So I've got two questions. The first of which is, if you could have any three items, it being like a sandwich, a snack, and then a drink, like dream anything is possible, not just in
the Boots catalogue.
Doesn't have to be the Boots catalogue.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah, we're going big here. We're going big here. It would still only cost £3 because that's the most important part of a meal deal.
Oh my gosh.
But any three items you could put into that meal deal, what would be Evelyn's dream meal deal?
Oh my gosh. Okay, so the main meal would be like a sushi platter.
Interesting.
Yeah, love it.
Ooh,
so you've got your sashimi in there, some California rolls, some salmon avocado, some edamame beans, maybe a wakame salad. And so that'd be my main dish. Yeah. And then the snack. The snack. I mean, we've had to like be really healthy on this tour because we just But this isn't a tour. This is the dream. This is we're going out there. I know. Do you remember? Okay, years ago, they used to do these things only at the cinema called Galaxy Swirls. We remembering them?
No.
Probably sure.
Tell more.
Probably showing my ears a bit here. So they used to do these like Galaxy caramel swirls, which were like an egg of Galaxy, so like a cylinder. Oh yeah. Inside was caramel, but they had like a like sort of line of chocolate through the middle, so it was like two chambers of caramel. They were like unbelievable, but discontinued. So
got it. But that'd be what you'd bring back.
That would be the snack.
Very good,
and then drink wise, I mean, we basically only survive on coffee. Like we just if coffee wasn't around, we wouldn't be here right now. So it would just be like a really, really nice, really nerdy, very snobby coffee.
Very good. I like that. I like that a lot. Yeah, excellent. So that's kind of like your dream meal deal.
Dream meal deal.
Now, could you describe Clean Cut Kid as a meal deal? Yeah. We're asking the big questions here. You see,
using food.
Yeah. So sort of like, I know obviously there are four of you, but condense you down into like your three: your main, your snack, and your drink. Okay. What are you thinking?
Clean Cut Kid as a meal deal. Main would probably be quite a. I would say, well, it's tricky because Sol's vegan, so I'm going to separate the two. So Sol's going to be the snack. Yeah. So I'm going to go snack first. So snack would just be like a lot of citrusy fruit.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
The vitamin C thing.
Yeah.
So
very good. Very good.
Couple of grapefruits. couple of oranges, a lemon or two.
Oh, yeah.
You never know.
Yeah.
And then the main, I'd go for like one of those, you know, those like triple chicken, like meaty sandwiches.
Well, you've got the 3 different kinds of chicken sandwich. Yeah.
Just because it's quite a meaty band. It's a lot of meat. But it's different types. So just to, you know. And then drink-wise.
Would it be coffee again? Or would it be something else?
Let's go for something a bit more exciting. What would be like something quite tart and fizzy, because we've got that like fuzziness of the band.
Yeah.
Something tropical. Tropical. Sorry, management's just shouting something at me. A lilt. Oh, lilt.
Oh yeah, love a
wow.
lilt.
That meal deal sounds class.
That does sound very good. Very good. Oh, brilliant. So we've had Clean Cut Kid as a meal deal as well. Excellent. So you mentioned there about your fuzziness as a band, and obviously this is called the Fuzzy Tour. Now, another question that we wanted to ask is it because of your sound, or is it because of some of the really great beards that you've got on the band? Is there a distinctive meaning? Because you guys, as a band, you've got some of the best beards I've ever seen.
Thanks.
Yeah, especially yourself.
It's actually the sound.
Okay,
so Mike is really into his pedals, and in particular, he's really into fuzz pedals.
Cool.
So he's got quite a lot of like vintage fuzz pedals. He's had one that took like 6 months to even make. He's just that is his thing. And if you spoke to him about fuzz, he would probably go on for a while. But yeah, and it's quite a distinct sound in the Clean Cut Kid sound on his guitar. So that was really it. That was and also it came from the fact that when we first kind of came onto the scene, a lot of people couldn't put a genre on us. So a lot of people just started calling it fuzz pop. Yeah. And that was, so we just started saying, okay, cool.
Yeah. I like that. That's really cool. Really cool. Yeah. On the beards though, obviously you yourself don't have one, but I'm assuming that you know a lot about the beard care. Is it like a big thing with the boys? Do they care a lot about the beards?
Yeah.
And I was wondering, do you use any of like their beard tricks on your own hair? Is it? Do they transfer?
They do not transfer because it's very different hair.
Oh, interesting.
As
tell
Mike
me more.
would tell you. It's completely different hair. So like, I can't believe I'm getting so passionate
We're
about this.
asking the important things here.
It's kind of like afro hair.
Oh, right.
So like he uses like a completely different hairbrush. So you know Tangle Teasers?
Yeah.
So there's like one that you can buy for afro hair, and he uses one of them on his beard.
That's really cool.
And then there's like oils and stuff. Yeah. But you're not meant to oil the beard, you're meant to oil the skin underneath.
Oh, interesting.
Well, I think he pulls it through. Yeah, there's a lot of care that goes into that beard.
Amazing.
His pride and joy.
Is that like a priority on the tour as well? Keeping
it's got its own dressing room.
Has it? Amazing.
Just the beard.
Amazing. So obviously you're going on tour now.
Yeah.
It's not your first. What kind of things do you do to kind of like chill out on tour? Have you got any like special like little things, little like homely things that you bring with you or anything, just to keep it chill?
We generally just like, because we don't really get any time off. Like on this run we're about to do like, I think it was like 20 days with no day off.
Blimey.
So it's more about like just not overdoing it. So we like try and most of us don't really drink that much or anything. Yeah. So like if we do have a drink, we have to be like, okay, it's like put one day in the tour where we know we're going to have like a big one and just keep it to that.
The sesh day.
Yeah, the sesh day. But, and then the rest of the time, just trying to just be like, a bit boringly sensible, but it actually means we end up having more fun because no one's like massively hungover or like knackered, and we just all like look out for each other as well. Like if someone seems like they're having a bit of a hard time, it doesn't really go unnoticed. So we all like look out for each other.
That's
and
really nice. Really
just like
nice.
Watch loads of movies, listen to music in the van and that.
Nice.
Yeah, it's quite a chill like bunch of people. Even though like we are quite like hyper and excited a lot of the time. It's not like we're breaking things or like going mental or.
Oh, lovely.
It's nice.
That's really cool. Well, good luck with the tour and everything.
Thank you.
I guess a final question would be sort of where is Clean Cut Kid going to go now? Obviously, you've just released your first debut album. You're doing your headline tour and everything. First night's tonight in Birmingham. What's the plan from here almost? Is there one even?
Plan.
Doesn't have to be one. Just enjoy the ride.
I think we just want to get the tour like, you know, we just want as many people to come as possible. The album's now out, so we just want that to people to keep buying that, and just like it to spread. Like, it feels like such a relief to have the album out. Yeah. Because we've been making it for like 2 years. Yeah. And it was only about 4 months ago that we actually got a release date. So that whole time we've just been like, and everybody, as soon as a band comes onto the scene, everyone's like, where's your album? Where's your album? Where's your album? So we've literally been getting asked since day one. So
Blimey.
Yeah, so we're just going to like enjoy that being out, do a couple of festivals over the summer.
Very good.
We'll definitely be doing more touring in the autumn.
Brilliant.
And then we've actually already started working on the second album. So.
Have you? Oh, fantastic. So when's that one going to be out?
I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah.
My friend said to me last night, he's a producer, and he was like, you should release an album every 6 months. And I was like, maybe. So
sounds like a lot of work.
We'll see. No, Adam's shaking his head there.
Oh dear. Well, thank you very much for joining me.
Thank you.
Everyone should go and get Felt, Clean Cut Kid's new album, as it is a fantastic album.
Thank
and
you.
there's still tickets for your tour.
Yes,
going?
there are. Yeah, a couple.
Do you know where we can find
couple
those?
On the door. Yeah, you can. Well, you can get them on our website. Yeah. But then you can also get them on the Dice app, I think, and then you don't have to pay the booking fee and all that.
Yeah. Oh, brilliant.
Sorry, those big companies, but I'm going to push the Dice app because I think it's class.
Yeah. Oh, brilliant. Well, thank you very much for joining me.
You.
Yeah, thank you very much. See you soon.
Thank you.
Bye.